She stared straight through me and said it. "He's everything you're not." No pause, no guilt, just those brutal words, "everything you're not." That was the moment love turned to ashes. And the worst part? She meant it. "Before we dive deeper, tell me where you're watching from. Type your city below. Let's see how far this heartbreak echoes." We were sitting in the same diner where we once spent hours dreaming about the future. Same booth, same flickering light overhead, same coffee mugs we used to toast to forever. I thought she asked to meet because she wanted to fix something, maybe salvage the frayed edges, maybe hold on to whatever was left. But she didn't come to save us. She came to sign the death certificate. Quiet, cold, professional. She didn't cry, didn't hesitate, just sat down, adjusted her sleeve, and said, "I didn't plan this. It just happened." Then she dropped the line. "He brings out something in me. You never did." I stared at her, trying to find a crack in her voice, a flicker of guilt. Nothing. Her hands stayed still. Her eyes stayed dry. I remember how the smell of peppermint tea hit my nose just before her words hit my chest. And then, silence. The kind of silence that fills every room inside your body and locks all the doors from the inside. When she left, I couldn't even get up right away. I just sat there, watching my reflection in the window. I looked like a man who had just watched his life walk away without turning around. The days that followed were a blur. I moved through them like a shadow of myself. I couldn't eat, couldn't think, couldn't even hear my own thoughts over the echo of her voice saying his name. I'd lie awake for hours, staring at the ceiling like it held answers. My friends tried to distract me. Bar nights, dumb movies, road trips. But heartbreak doesn't care about distraction. It follows you into every room, sits beside you in every silence, waits at the foot of your bed every night. One afternoon, I opened my phone and saw a picture of them. He was holding her waist like she belonged there. And her face, she was glowing, like the woman I once knew, only brighter, happier, like I had been the cloudy season before her summer. I questioned everything. Was he more fun? More dangerous? More of a risk she secretly craved? I never asked, because I was afraid the answer might break what little I had left. But slowly, I made a choice. Not to forget her. That's impossible. But to find myself again in the ruins. I started going on walks with no destination. I picked up my journal for the first time in years. I started going to the gym, not to look better, but to feel something. I stopped checking her socials, blocked the updates. I stopped waiting for her to come back. And then, something strange happened. The world started to feel real again. The coffee didn't taste bitter anymore. The sunrise stopped feeling like a curse. And one morning, while watching the city wake up from my balcony, I caught myself smiling, for no reason. That's when I knew. I was no longer just surviving. I was living again. Nearly a year later, my phone buzzed. It was her. "Can we talk?" I froze. Not because I was hoping for it, but because a part of me never imagined it would happen. We met at the same diner, same booth, same mugs. But nothing else felt the same. She looked tired, not physically, soul tired. Her voice was softer. Her smile was brittle. "Thanks for meeting me," she said. I nodded, didn't say much. I didn't need to. I was there to listen. "I thought he was better," she whispered. "But he wasn't. He made me feel things, but none of them were real. It was chaos. And by the time I realized what I gave up, you were already gone." She reached out across the table. Her hand trembled. "I'm sorry. I miss you. I know I don't deserve a second chance, but if even a small part of you still remembers us, please," she cried, right there in the diner. And I didn't. I wasn't angry. I wasn't broken anymore. I was just still. "I'm not the man you left," I said finally. I loved you, gave you all I had. And yeah, for a long time I dreamed you'd come back saying these exact words. She looked up, hope flickering. But now that you have, I said, I know something I didn't back then. She leaned in. What? I'm okay without you. She broke. Her shoulders shook as she tried to hide her sobs, but I didn't reach out. I didn't comfort her. For so long I thought I needed closure, I told her. But this isn't closure. This is confirmation. I made it out. She wiped her eyes with the back of her hand. I hope life's kind to you, she said, voice barely steady. You too, I replied, quiet but certain. She stood up. No confidence in her posture this time, no fire in her steps. She walked away slowly, like every inch carried regret. But I didn't turn to watch her go. I didn't need to. I sat there a little longer, sipping the last of my coffee as the cup cooled in my hands. Then I stepped outside, and the breeze met me head-on. But it didn't sting this time. She once told me he was everything I wasn't. She left chasing a feeling I never gave her. And now, almost a year later, she came back. Not glowing, but broken. And I didn't break this time.